You should have held me that day in the park. I had lost Andre too. Instead, you made me feel ashamed and unwanted, just the way you made Andre feel. We weren't strong then against people like you. You know he wanted your love so much his whole life. He had to pretend that he didn't. So did I that day. I wanted you to love me for loving Andre. I wanted you to forgive me. I wanted to forgive you. But I don't anymore. I don't care. You know, if you hadn't even shown up today, I probably wouldn't even thought about you again. It's not as if your obituary would have made the New York Times, Mrs. Gerard. Oh, it's sad when you think about it, but this thing that brought us all together is still tearing us apart. Young men are still falling in love. And still so many of them are becoming infected, and yet so many of them are dying. If anything had ever happened like that to Will, God, or to Bud, I would be devastated. Will, he's my husband. Bud, he's my son. I'm not Will's judge. I'm not Bill's scourge. If that was my son lying in that hospital at St. Joe's, writhing, incoherent, incontinent in that hospital bed, I would want him to know how much I loved him. I would never reject him. Oh, God, Mrs. Gerard, I did everything I could for Andre. To this day, I hope it was enough. Being a parent has made me defenseless. God, it's a good thing I don't want anything from you anymore. I'm gonna get your coat.